clear to everybody. Well, thank you so much, Vivites, for your wholehearted participation again. Well, as you all know that this is the iCoffee day. Well, see, this particular thing, iCoffee, as everyone knows, is called as a functional health beverage. We call this as a FHB or a functional health beverage, where iCoffee can give you the taste, it can give you the feel, the smell, the fragrance of coffee. Along with that, it can also give you a lot of health related benefits. So that is the reason why we call this as the functional health beverage. I hope my point is clear to you all. Well, so here, as a part of this Facebook live series, so I am talking about different topics on a daily basis. Today again I want to cover a concept called as diabetes and immunity, my dear friends. Well, diabetes and immunity are always connected to each other. I hope the point is clear to all. Diabetes and immunity are connected to each other. Well, immune system and type 1 diabetes for that matter. So type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disease where the body's immune system reacts against its own cells. In this case, the insulin producing cells in the pancreas and begins to kill these cells. This is what exactly is called as type 1 diabetes, my dear friends. So, the causal factors of type 1 diabetes are not well understood even today, but researchers usually believe that type 1 diabetes results from a combination of genetic predisposition followed by an environmental factor that triggers the disease to develop. This is how type 1 diabetes and immunity are related to each other. So immune system and type 2 diabetes is also related to each other, my dear friends. So the immune system also plays a part in type 2 diabetes, where researchers have linked the insulin resistance to high levels of cytokines which are released into the response to the inflammation of the body. So this is what exactly happens when type 2 diabetes happens. The immune system's response, in fact, to the inflammation leads to fat cells being unable to respond well to insulin, and sees that the fat cells releasing fatty acids into the blood, leading to a higher than normal levels of cholesterol in the body. That is the reason why both type 1 and type 2 for that matter, this is very, very important, type 1 and type 2 for this particular diabetes is always associated with the immune system disorders, my dear friends. I hope my point is clarified to everybody. So immunity is a thing which is related to each and every disease. It is not only to some kind of a respiratory disease where the people are speaking about these days. It is in fact related to each and every metabolic disease. This is also very important. Each and every metabolic disease which is actually seen across the the human body as well, my dear friends. Well, managing your diabetes during COVID-19. This is also very important. See, everybody knows that this is a corona zamana which is actually going across. Well, one of the doctors called as Dr. Wakaria, she emphasizes the need to follow the Centers of Disease guidelines. We call it as CDC for prevention recommendations to reduce the risk of catching COVID-19. So what they recommend is avoid large gatherings, practice hand hygiene, maintain a distance of more than 6 feet from others, and wear a mask when this is not possible. It is also very important that patients manage their diabetes by keeping blood sugars at goal and prevent fluctuation in blood sugars, improving diet, exercising at home, ensuring that other comorbidities such as hypertension or heart disease are being treated appropriately. This is very, very important, my dear friends. See, for a diabetic person during the corona age or the corona period that is running right now, they have to be extra careful, or even a normal person for that matter. For preventing against this dreadful diabetes in the future, one should consume this preventive product called as iCoffee. Well, for diabetic people themselves, it is very important for you to know that they have to take extra care, because one problem in their system can actually attract a lot of diseases. This is what exactly happens. I hope my point is clear to you all. That is the reason why, my dear friends, not only the diabetic population or the normal population, people even after coming out of the COVID-19 situation, suppose if they are diabetic, they have to be extra cautious and careful. So this will only help them to take care of their body in a very good way. They can prevent the rupture of the diabetes in future. The eruption of the diabetes in the future can be prevented by the use of iCoffee Creamer or iCoffee Black. I hope my point is clear to everybody. So not only this, diabetes-induced hyperglycemia impairs male reproductive function also. This is also the other important thing that I wanted to emphasize today. Diabetes-induced high blood sugar levels is the major cause for infertility or reproductive functions in both males and females. This is the other thing that the scientists are normally emphasizing these days, even after the coronavirus situation is gone. Impaired regulation of glucose and the resultant hyperglycemia are the major threats to the health of individuals in modern societies, especially given the rapid rising of prevalence affecting an increased number of men and women in their reproductive years. This is very, very important. The increased sugar levels or sugar metabolism, as we call inside the human body, is also one of the major causes for this particular reproductive impairments as well. I hope my point is clear to everybody. So, consequently, diabetes-induced hyperglycemia is likely to contribute to a decline in global birth rates, especially in those societies with a high diabetic prevalence. I hope my point is clear to you. Especially in the developed countries or even in the developing countries, if you see, people who are succumbing to diseases have a history of diabetes as well. So diabetes itself is not one disease, my dear friends. It is actually an epicenter. I call this as an epicenter for various diseases and disorders that can spread across the universe and across the human body as well. This is what exactly happens when a person suffers from diabetes mellitus. So, diabetes, as I told you, is not a single disease. It is an epicenter of various disorders. So we call this as a metabolic impairment, where it is a root cause for various disorders which happen inside the human body. So this can happen because of either it is defects in the insulin production, insulin action, or both sometimes. And it also happens because of the impairment in the carbohydrate, the fat and protein metabolism, which is resulting from either defects in insulin secretion, insulin action, or both. I hope the point is clear to you. The effects of diabetes mellitus includes long-term damage, dysfunction, and failure of various organs. I hope my point is clear to you all. It includes long-term damage to the human systems. It is not a momentary thing which happens, my dear friends. It is a long-term damage which actually happens, dysfunction which happens to the various organs in the human body when a person is diagnosed with diabetes mellitus. Well, the reasons of diabetes and types, when you consider, there are a lot of reasons what I told you right now. The major reason also includes the abnormal glucose production in the liver. This is also one of the major things which happen actually. Abnormal glucose production in the liver. It's called as the gluconeogenesis in the medical terminologies. Abnormal glucose production can lead to an increase in the blood sugar levels. That is the reason why whenever you are checking diabetes, we are always talking about the blood sugar levels. I hope my point is clear to you. Obesity and genetic reasons also play a very important role in the manifestation of this diabetes mellitus. Of course, bad diet and lifestyle also play a very important role so far as the diabetes is concerned. I hope my point is clear to you all. So, diabetes is actually India's bitter truth. In fact, India is considered to be the diabetic capital of the world today. It is called as the diabetic capital of the world, where more and more people are succumbing to this particular diabetes disorder. Well, as I told you, my dear friends, diabetes disorder is not single. It is multiple, starting from a single tiredness, for example, then frequent urination, sudden weight loss, wounds that not heal, always feeling hungry, the feeling of appetite or hunger which is too much, sexual problems for that matter in case of men and women, as I told you right now, blurry vision problems like the retinopathy as we consider, vaginal infections, numbness or tingling in the feet, always thirst. All these problems are associated with diabetes. See, we call them as the root causes. The root cause is the major problem which actually is haunting the diabetic conditions regularly, my dear friends. They are the root causes. So, the wellness products for that matter, wellness products are mainly used for tackling or controlling or cutting the root cause of the ailments or the disorders. This is one thing that the people have to know. It is not curing or managing a disease. It is always managing the root cause or the reasons of the disease. Whatever I told you right now, they are all the root causes or the reasons of diabetes disorder. I hope my point is clear to you all. So, not only this, my dear friends, the major ingredient which is present in our product, iCoffee Creamer or iCoffee Black, is called as Salacia reticulata. We call this as the Salsitol also. So this is the main ingredient of iCoffee Creamer and iCoffee Black. Well, so far as the difference of iCoffee is concerned, iCoffee Creamer contains 11% Salsitol and iCoffee Black contains 22% Salsitol. iCoffee Creamer is specifically used for type 2 and other kinds of diabetes, whereas iCoffee Black can be specifically used for type 1 diabetes patients. I hope my point is clear to you all. Salsital is actually a patented herbal extract which is derived from the roots of Salacia reticulata. It is also called as Ekanayaka or Saptaranga, which is found out in the textbooks of Charaka Samhita in Ayurveda dating back to 900 to 700 BC, which is known for controlling the blood sugar levels. So not only this, my dear friends, Salacia also has multi-targeted approach in diabetes. This is what the scientists are now telling. It is not having a single target like an allopathic medicine. It has multi-targets. I hope you got my point clear. So multi-targets in the sense, as I told you, diabetes is not a single disease. Diabetes is a disorder. It has various complications starting from tiredness till excessive of thirst and hunger. All these things are nothing but the root causes of the disease which has to be tackled, my dear friends. It is not only curing or managing the diseases. That is the reason why Salacia is a herb which is very good for managing the root causes of the diseases in a multi-beneficial way. It is not a single way. In various ways, this particular Salacia will actually help us in understanding what the diabetes, the concept of diabetes is and how to tackle the diabetes from the root cause. I hope my point is clear to you. So this particular Salacia reticulata might be a single herb. The action which comes out of it are multiple in nature. I hope my point is clear. So going ahead, my dear friends, iCoffee also contains the goodness of coffee beans as well as the other important extract which is an immunomodulator in the product called as Mucuna prurens or the velvet bean extract. So the velvet bean extract is for the healthy blood sugar levels as well as boosting the immunity of the human body. And in fact, the coffee beans we are using are derived from the fresh and organic coffee which are derived mainly from the Coorg region of Karnataka, which is known for the 100% quality coffee that we have. And we in fact roast this coffee, so which we call it as a slow roasting of the coffee at 40 degrees Celsius. By doing this, the caffeine content in the coffee is actually destroyed totally, because one of the questions which normally comes out is what is the caffeine content or the percentage which is present in iCoffee. I'll tell you, my dear friends, our iCoffee does not contain caffeine. I hope the point is clear to everybody because we are doing the slow roasting process. So whenever the caffeine is totally destroyed inside iCoffee, the other thing which comes out of iCoffee is called as the polyphenols. The polyphenols are nothing but the antioxidants. I hope my point is clear to you. The polyphenols are nothing but the antioxidants which helps to develop the immunity, or in other words, which increases the resistance of the body so that the body can fight against all kinds of dreadful diseases in the future. I hope my point is clear to everybody. So, as you all know, my dear friends, iCoffee is suitable for all kinds of diabetes. It might be a type 1 diabetes, a type 2 diabetes. It can be a gestational diabetes. In other words, we call it as a pregnancy related diabetes, and also in case of pre-diabetic conditions. As I normally tell you, my dear friends, 90% of the people in India do not know that they are in the early stages of diabetes, or in other words, the pre-diabetes. Because people are also in the mode of fear most of the times. The carbohydrate as well as the starch consumption is also too high, because of which the pre-diabetic condition is actually prevailing a lot in a country like India. That is the main reason why we normally call this India as the diabetic capital of the world, my dear friends. I hope my point is clear. And so far as the sugar content, iCoffee does not contain any kind of sugar in this. This is absolutely sugar free. How long this should be taken? This can be taken as long as desired, but as a part of wellness supplement, I would like to tell you that this can be taken at least for a minimum period of 3 months. That is a minimum period what I am trying to tell you. Maximum it can be extended as long as desired. It can be definitely taken along with the use of insulin as well. It does not lower the sugar like the conventional English, the allopathic or the synthetic medicines do. It does not lower the sugar immediately. It is a holistic wellness supplement which is actually acting from the head till the toe, and it is mainly directed towards tackling the root cause of the disease rather than directing or fighting the disease itself. I hope my point is clear to you. So it does not lower the sugar immediately, but it does it in a very gradual way. And even if a normal person is using iCoffee, definitely they can use it at a rate of 1 sachet of iCoffee per day. or even they can make it as half sachet twice daily, half an hour before breakfast and half an hour before dinner. Definitely that will help out in understanding the concept of diabetes. So diabetes not as a part of a disease or a disorder, but tackling the root cause of the disease is very, very important to us, my dear friends. So everybody, whenever you are promoting this wonderful product called as iCoffee Creamer or iCoffee Black, you have to understand diabetes is not a single disease. It is a disorder. It is a metabolic disorder containing a lot of diseases in it. So our main aim is to control the root cause of the disease rather than targeting and curing the disease, my dear friends. I hope my point is clarified to everybody. As you all know that, so the normal dosage of iCoffee is 1 sachet in the morning, half an hour before breakfast, and 1 sachet in the night, half an hour before dinner. I hope this is clear to everybody. Well, iCoffee, one sachet should be mixed with 80 to 100 ml of hot water. It is not cold water, either it is warm water or hot water, my dear friends. It should not be combined with cold water, because most of the herbal extracts which are actually present in this product iCoffee will not be absorbed or will not be solubilized inside the cold water. So please do not make any latte or shakes out of it. So this will not help out. Please drink it with warm water or hot water, about 80 to 100 ml, to get the utmost benefits. So thank you so much, Vivites, for your patient watching. Well, so this is it for the day. So this is a question answer time now. So let me take the questions. So I would like to answer the questions right now. Mr. Ranjit Srinivasan, please, if you are listening to this, so as a part of the protocol, I will tell you. So this is, people who are watching this as well. So whenever, the chat box is open and whenever you are trying to speak there, definitely we understand, we take concern of your questions. Definitely each and every question is important to us. But whenever you are writing in a very impractical way, you are not only trying to point fingers on a system, you are trying to point fingers on yourself actually whenever you are writing any such bad language. So I hope this is a very professional meeting. People who are listening to this are professionals. Everybody wants health benefits out of the product. We are definitely here to help you. So probably I think you have understood my point. Definitely I will be happy to answer your questions as well. So I think you are online right now. With this, I would like to answer your question, Mr. Ranjit Srinivasan. So you are asking me a question like this: bought 3 bottles of iPulse. As you know that this is an iCoffee day, but still, since I respect your question, I am answering your question again. Bought 3 bottles of iPulse and could not use it due to non-responsive nature of Indus Viva. I am not understanding what non-responsive nature is all about. One thing I would like to tell you, whenever you are sending a mail to the medical panel or the doctor at Indus Viva, always mark a CC to support at Indus Viva or contact at Indus Viva or sales at Indus Viva. This should be a general practice. Only then the mail can be read by us and can the answer be given. Otherwise the mails will not reach us. I hope the point is clear to you. So the next question that I am taking here again from Mr. Ranjit Srinivasan. One of the agents told me could not answer my question and sent this to his email to send my queries. No response yet. I am not getting your query again. So please do send me your query at doctor@indusviva.com. Please mark a CC to either support at indusviva.com or sales at indusviva.com. We will be much happy to help you out. Okay, so let me take some of the questions. These are the 2 questions that I am actually seeing on the screen from Mr. Ranjit Srinivasan. Fine. So thank you so much for that. So let me go to the other questions which were left unanswered last week by Mr. Meghanath Reddy. If you are watching this, sorry, the last week's questions I have with me. So today the questions have been asked, collected by my colleague Ms. Asma here. What is the percentage of caffeine in iCoffee? By Mr. Muhammad Abdul. If you are watching this, the percentage of caffeine in iCoffee is 0. As I clearly told you, we have absolutely removed iCoffee. So absolutely removed the caffeine content by the slow roasting process at 40 degrees for 7 to 8 hours. We have an innovative technology which we are following, because of which the caffeine content will be removed from the coffee. I hope the point is clear to you, Mr. Muhammad Abdul. The next question is by Mr. Abhishek Sood. How many months we need to use iCoffee for results? As a general rule, I would like to tell you that at least you need to use the product for a minimum of 3 months as a part of wellness supplement. For maximum results, you can use it up to 6 months, my dear friend. So the next question is by Mr. Totakara Varghese Sunny. If you are watching this, is it effective if water is more? Suppose if a person is consuming iCoffee Creamer and iCoffee Black and has a gastric irritation after 1 or 2 days, you can add about 200 ml of warm water and then you can give the product to the person. Automatically this will be beneficial. For general cases, it is okay to add about 80 to 100 ml of hot water or warm water and not more than 100 ml. I hope my point is clear to you all. So the next question is by Mr. Sushindran Tail. If you are watching this, can a diabetic person consume iPulse? Since again this is an iCoffee thing, but still respecting your question, iPulse can be used at a dose of 20 ml twice daily in case of diabetes. That is 20 ml in the morning, half an hour before breakfast, 20 ml in the night, half an hour before dinner. I hope my point is clear to you. 30 ml twice daily should not be used. So the next question is by Mr. Shriram. If a diabetic patient is affected by COVID, how much composition of iPulse and iCoffee should be given to them? Irrespective of whatever the situation is, since iCoffee is a wellness supplement by itself, you should give 30 ml of iPulse twice daily, and iCoffee should be 1 sachet in the morning and 1 sachet in the night, half an hour before breakfast and half an hour before dinner. I hope my point is clarified. So the next question is by Mr. Dino Emmanuel. If you are watching this, my father is using iCoffee. Not much variation in the sugar levels. What is the suggestion? A very good question again. Suppose if you are consuming iCoffee Creamer or iCoffee Black, after some days if the results are not there, please follow these rules. The first rule is, please stop the iCoffee in the morning times. Start 1 sachet in the afternoon, half an hour before lunch, and 1 sachet in the night, half an hour before your dinner. I hope my point is clear to you. This is how you need to use iCoffee. Suppose if the sugar levels have a lot of variation. So the next question is by Miss Pravalika. If you are watching this, one of my customers face gas troubles after consuming iCoffee. As I told you, Miss Pravalika, in such cases, you can add up to 200 ml of hot water or warm water for some days, at least for a week's time. So automatically the dilution will happen. Their gastric impairments and acid peptic refluxes can reduce, by which the person can easily consume iCoffee. So the next question is by Mr. Prabhas Bollampalli. If you are watching this, a diabetic person having low hemoglobin, can we suggest iPulse and iCoffee, and what is the dosage that we recommend? Absolutely correct. iPulse must be used 20 ml twice daily, but half an hour after the food in this case, and iCoffee will be 1 sachet in the morning and 1 sachet in the night, half an hour before breakfast and half an hour before dinner. I hope my point is clear to you. Okay, so I'll come back to this week's questions now. So the first question is by Mr. Mohammed Abdul. If you are watching this, what is the percentage of caffeine in iCoffee? As I told you, it is 0. The next question is by Mr. Abhishek Sood. If you are watching this, how many months we need to use iCoffee for results? So that is also, as I told you, it is at least for a minimum period of 3 months it can be used. For a maximum period of, it can be used as long as desired. So the next question is by Mr. Reddy Meghanad. If you are watching this, my grandpa is using insulin from last 3 years. Which coffee to be suggested? You can use iCoffee Black in this condition, 1 in the morning and 1 in the night, half an hour before breakfast and half an hour before dinner. I hope my point is clear to you. So the next question is by Mr. Tummeti Sai. If you are watching this, a person suffering from pancreatitis and she also has stones in the gallbladder. What is the product to suggest? You can suggest both iCoffee Creamer and iPulse in this condition, Mr. Tummeti Sai, if you are watching this. Pulse will be 30 ml 2 times, and iCoffee will be 1 sachet in the morning and 1 sachet in the night, half an hour before breakfast and half an hour before dinner. So the next question is by Mr. Mohammed Abdul. If you are watching this, is iCoffee useful for kidney related issues? With the combination of iPulse, I would definitely like to suggest this. iPulse will be 30 ml twice daily, and iCoffee will be 1 sachet in the morning and 1 sachet in the night, half an hour before your food. iPulse must be 20 ml twice daily. Sorry for that. So the next question is by Mr. Mohammed Jimshad. If you are watching this, can I give iCoffee for people over 60 years? Absolutely yes. So the dose remains the same, 1 in the morning, 1 in the night, half an hour before the food. So the next question is by Miss Nasreen Begum. If you are watching this, can we suggest iCoffee for uric acid levels? Miss Nasreen Begum, I would definitely suggest a combination of iPulse and iCoffee in this condition. So iPulse will be 30 ml twice daily, 20 ml twice daily, half an hour before food, and iCoffee will be 1 sachet in the morning and 1 in the night, half an hour before your food. I hope my point is clear to you. So the next question is by Mr. Beant Singh, if I am pronouncing it right. Sugar increase after iCoffee consumption. So As I told you, Mr. Bean Singh, if you are watching this again, suppose if the sugar level increases after the consumption of eye coffee, it is always important for you to stop eye coffee in the morning times. Better to consume eye coffee one in the afternoon and one in the night, half an hour before lunch and half an hour before dinner for beneficial purposes. I hope my point is clear to you. So don't worry, Vivites, we are running short of time now. There is a link below the chat box there. Please do click the link, pose your questions. Our team will be happy enough to answer all your questions. So thank you so much for your patient listening. Thanks a lot. I'll come back again on Thursday with a wonderful product, iGlow again. Till then, have a happy time. Thanks a lot. Bye.